Stop feeling bad for yourself, yo. Stop. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. Stop feeling bad for yourself. And basically, that's what I want to talk about in this video because I feel like a lot of people, including myself, sometimes, you try to pity yourself or make an excuse, dwell over the past. Like, yo, you can't change the past. You can't do nothing about that. Stop trying to dwell over it. Stop worrying about it. All you can do is focus on the now and the future. You can only control what you can control, and the past is unfixable. Time is our most valuable asset, and you wasting that worried about things that you can't control, the things that already happened, is stupid. You're wasting your time. Life is too precious for that. Stop feeling bad for yourself. Nobody, it's a waste. What's popping on YouTube? Welcome to another video. I wanted to talk about this because I was honestly talking to somebody. I was having a conversation, and they was kind of like, they just kept being so negative and dwelling over the past. And it gave me the idea to make this video because it's like, yo, we really cannot change the past, and nobody's going to feel bad for you. People often say, like, why is this happening to me? Like, no, that's the wrong thing to say. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. Nothing that happens to you is that's not supposed to happen. Like, nothing happens to you that isn't supposed to happen. That isn't going to make you better. That isn't going to overall help you in the long run. These losses and these, bad situations or whatever you want to call it in our lives are really ultimately what make us into the individuals that we are in the long run and what make us better human beings. So it's like, you dwelling over something upset or something that's, negative that happened in your life is pointless. It's not going to do nothing for you. I heard it's like nothing happens to you, it happens for you. There's no such thing as a setback. It's only a setup for success. And that's how you have to approach stuff, because oftentimes we make these excuses for ourselves. We put these mental limitations, these mental boundaries on ourselves just because, like, we're lazy and we don't think that things are possible. We put these mental handcuffs when in reality you can do anything. It doesn't matter about your past. It don't matter what type of background you have, what type of anything. You can do anything. Stop trying to feel like just because this happened in your past, you can't do something now. Just because, I lost my job and now I'm going to be a bum for the rest of my life. No, that's not the case. Just because I'm out of shape right now, I'm going to be out of shape for the rest of my life. It's impossible for me to ever get in shape. Like, yo, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. We human beings are some of the best creatures on earth. Yo, we can truly do anything we put our mind to if you actually follow through with it and use discipline. Like, we can literally do anything, but we can also be our worst enemies because my fault, the car's is loud. I know the one up a little bit. We can also be our biggest worst enemies because it's so easy to fall into a loop, fall into a cycle, a trap of just self-sabotaging and just being negative and wasting our days and wasting our energy on pointless things. Especially now, you have social media, you have YouTube, you have TikTok, all this stuff that grabs our energy and grabs our attention, that gets in the way of us in our bigger picture. It's all of that, but you don't want to focus on that. If you're going to do something, if you feel like you can do something, you can do it. You just have to put your mind to it and put your energy to it. Nobody's going to do anything for you. Nobody's going to move the bricks. Nobody's going to build your house for you. You have to do that stuff yourself, and stop feeling bad. Stop letting your past define you. I know somebody that used to be out of shape, and their whole thing was just like, growing up, they always would hear it. They would get bullied about it, being fat and all that. And I was nothing against that, but they was always bullied by it. Now, what did they do? They got in the gym, and now they got, they in better shape than everybody that was bullying them. They did not let, their past or present define them. They made the change. They took action, and it's as simple as that. Nobody's going to want it for you. Nobody's going to do the work for you. But if you take action, if you do it yourself, you will be fine. Stop feeling bad for yourself. Stop trying to pity yourself and do all that. That stuff is stupid. There's people that have it way worse than you. There's people that have it way worse than you, yo. You are so blessed. You are in such a better position than a 99% of the world. Like, literally, if you're watching this video right now, you're literally more blessed, in a better position than a lot of people. There's a lot of people that don't have access to social media, don't have access to any type of devices where you can look online at stuff that don't have internet access. Like, yo, you're automatically more blessed. You're automatically in a better position. So why are you feeling bad for yourself just because this happened? Oh my gosh, I just blew these accounts today. I'm like, no, it doesn't matter. All that stuff is to help you. All that stuff is to benefit you. And I have to tell myself this because I even have episodes to where if I, take a bad trade or if I lose my accounts, I'm like, damn, am I a bad trader? You question yourself, but you have to really snap out of that. And I try to as fast as possible because it's, obviously, as humans, we're going to naturally react negatively to a negative situation. But it's about how you react to that reaction. It's about how you get out of that and how you get yourself up. It's not about how hard you fall, but it's about whether or not you get up or not. And so it's like negative stuff is gonna happen. We're human. It's life. That's what life is about. Life is always gonna get tough, but it's about how you react to it and you letting that tough situation define you or not. Are you gonna sit and dwell on the past? Or are you gonna dwell on the fact that the accounts are blown? Or are you gonna get up, get some money, buy more accounts, whatever the case may be? You just wrecked your car? All right, am I just gonna sit here and walk for the rest of my life? No. I'm gonna get my money right, and I'm gonna get a new car. Like, it's simple as that. You can't just dwell over the past. The past is the past. You can't change it. You can't, it's already happened. You cannot alter that. So why are you dwelling on it? And why are you letting your past define your present? And it's stupid. It is the most dumb thing and the biggest waste of time and energy that we can do as humans. Like, yo, you can't change that. Like, it's simple as that. You cannot change the past. So why are you letting that define your present? Like, stop. We oftentimes just we try to pity ourselves over these negative situations. Like, oh yeah, like I'm trying to think of an example, but like somebody just had something, traumatizing or bad happen to them. Yes, that is kudos to them for doing whatever they're doing. But like say for example, somebody grew up poor, right? Grew up in a very bad household. Parents weren't there for them, whatever the case may be. There's a lot of situations like that. Grew up in shelters, whatever the case may be. Those are oftentimes some of the strongest people. Those are oftentimes either going to be, that's either going to make or break them. And it's literally up to you. People have it way worse than you. And it's either going to make or break you. Whatever negative situation, whatever negative thing that you had that you couldn't control, what type of family you're born into. A lot of people can't control that. So what are you going to do? Are you going to sit and make that your reality? Are you going to let that define your future, define how you become as a human being? Or are you going to try to break the cycle? Are you going to try to change and be different? I grew up in a middle-class family. I did not grow up poor. I did not grow up rich. I grew up middle class. I know people that grew up poor. I know people that grew up rich. And I've seen both sides of the spectrum. I've seen people let their past and their upbringing define them, but I've also seen people break the cycle. I've seen people break the cycle, and I've seen people make something out of nothing. Like, literally. I see it all the time. Like, I have somebody I know where they blame all their struggles on their upbringing, and they can't control this. So it's like, why are you doing that? Like, why? You can't control it, so what is the point of you blaming your struggles on your upbringing? Why not try to break that and get out of that cycle? Stop trying to dwell on the past. You can't change the past. You cannot. So it's like this person dwelling and blaming their present on their things that happened as a child. Like, you can't change nothing about that. Like, yes, it's cool. I feel sorry for you. I feel bad for you in a little bit, but it's like, yo, if you constantly let that define you, you constantly just hold on to that and let that be who you are, then no. It sucks that it happened, but you got to get up. You got to man up. You got to do what you got to do, man or woman, whatever the case may be. You have to take control of your own life. Do not let your past define your destiny, because it's not who you are, good or bad. Things come and go. Things never last forever. Tough times, good times, they never last forever. You need to take control. You need to be able to, prosper, however the case may be, or do whatever. And this ain't even really about trading. This is life. This is life. This is also why I love trading, because everything that trading will teach you, things that are brought out of you from trading, is so applicable to life, and it makes you just see things differently. And I think that's the beauty of it. But yeah, I just want to get on here and talk to you right quick about that because I found myself in a little place where I was starting to just dwell. And it's like, yo, you can't change nothing. You can't change the past. All you can do is go forward. That's it. All you can do is keep pushing, keep fighting, keep throwing jabs, and that's it. You can't sit in the corner forever. Now, you a boxer. That man might be whooping you first 3 rounds. Are you gonna, just give up after that? Or you gonna keep fighting? Are you gonna get out your corner? You gonna keep fighting? And you gonna go out swinging. So that's what I had to tell myself. That's what I wanted to tell y'all. Do not let your past define you. You can't change it. Things happen. Be better than you was yesterday. Simple as that. Be better than you was yesterday. You will be fine. But I'm gonna leave y'all with that though. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day. Please, if you like, comment, subscribe. I have a free Discord in my bio. If y'all want to join that, come trade with me, ask me questions, life, trading, whatever the case may be. Come join that and grow with me. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you on the next one though. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace out. And yo. I get a lot of views y'all don't be liking. Like the video and subscribe because a lot of y'all don't be subscribed. Subscribe and like. But I'm gonna catch you on the next one though. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace out.